Today, we're diving into a crucial 10 things not to do in a natural disaster. It's all about staying safe, making the right decisions, and being prepared. But before we get started, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more essential tips and information. 1. Do not ignore evacuation orders. When authorities issue evacuation orders, they do so after careful consideration of the potential dangers that a natural disaster poses. These orders are not made lightly. They are founded on the expertise and experience of emergency management professionals who understand the gravity of the situation. Ignoring these directives not only jeopardizes your own safety, but also places an additional burden on the brave first responders who risk their lives to save others. In the face of a disaster, remember that your life is your most precious possession, and the safety of your family and community should be your top priority. Your actions matter, and following evacuation orders promptly is a responsible and compassionate choice. It's crucial to recognize that the consequences of not evacuating when instructed can extend far beyond personal risk, affecting the larger community and straining emergency resources. 2. Do not spread false information. In the digital age, information travels at the speed of light, and during a natural disaster, misinformation can be as destructive as the disaster itself. False reports, rumors, and well-intentioned yet inaccurate posts can quickly lead to widespread panic and unnecessary fear, making an already stressful situation much worse. To combat this, it's critical to be a responsible and informed communicator. Before sharing any information, take a moment to verify its accuracy through trusted sources, such as official government agencies or reputable news outlets. By doing so, you contribute to maintaining a sense of order and coherence during the chaos of a disaster. Your discernment can help prevent false alarms, unnecessary evacuations, and the needless consumption of emergency resources. 3. Do not underestimate the power of water. Water's deceptive nature during floods poses a severe threat during natural disasters. Shallow-appearing waters may hide treacherous undercurrents, and even a few inches can carry immense force. Underestimating the power of water can indeed be a fatal mistake, as it only takes a momentary lapse in judgment to find oneself in grave danger. When confronted with flooded areas, it's vital to exercise extreme caution. Never attempt to cross on foot and avoid driving through flooded roads in any vehicle. Such actions put not only your life at risk, but also those of potential rescuers who might need to save you. Additionally, staying away from low-lying areas during heavy rains and storm surges is a proactive measure to protect yourself from the unpredictable force of water, reducing the chances of a life-threatening situation and allowing emergency responders to focus their efforts on those who truly need help. 4. Do not wait until the last minute. Procrastination in disaster preparedness is akin to playing a dangerous game of chance. The repercussions of not taking proactive measures can be severe. By preparing well in advance, you provide yourself and your loved ones with a buffer of safety when calamity strikes. Waiting until the last minute, on the other hand, leaves you vulnerable and unprepared for the unpredictability of disasters. Inadequate supplies and insufficient time for evacuation are genuine risks when you procrastinate. Having an emergency kit ready with essential provisions can mean the difference between comfort and desperation during a crisis. Equally important is a well-thought-out evacuation plan, ensuring that you have a clear strategy to get to safety swiftly. 5. Do not use open flames inside. In the midst of a disaster, power outages can plunge us into darkness, making it tempting to reach for candles as a source of light. However, this seemingly simple solution carries hidden risks that can exacerbate the already dire circumstances. Candles, when left unattended, can easily lead to fires, turning a bad situation into a catastrophe. To prevent this added peril, it's advisable to opt for safer alternatives like battery-operated lights or flashlights. These not only provide reliable illumination, but also eliminate the risk of accidental fires, which could further strain the limited resources available during a disaster. 6. Do not run outside during an earthquake. During the chaos of an earthquake, instincts can drive us to seek refuge outside, assuming it's the safest option. However, this impulse can lead to unintended risks, as you may encounter falling debris, shattered glass, or other hazards as you attempt to escape. The paradox of earthquake safety is that, in most cases, staying indoors is the best choice. The moment you feel the ground shake, it's crucial to take immediate action by seeking cover. Quickly get under a sturdy piece of furniture, like a table or desk, to shield yourself from falling objects. Cover your head with your arms to protect against potential head injuries. 7. Do not drive through flooded roads. Encountering flooded roads during a natural disaster is a harrowing experience, and the urge to navigate through them can be strong. However, it's vital to resist that temptation. Floodwaters are not just deep, but can also conceal perilous debris and hidden damage to the road beneath, rendering it treacherous for travel. Attempting to drive through flooded roads not only endangers your life, but also places a tremendous burden on emergency responders who may need to rescue you from a dangerous situation. Your vehicle can be swept away in seconds, leaving you with very limited control. In such scenarios, it is best to find an alternative route to your destination or, if possible, patiently wait until the waters have receded. 8. Do not use your phone needlessly. Your mobile phone is a valuable tool for communication and information during a disaster, potentially a lifeline in a crisis. To maximize its usefulness when you need it most, it's imperative to conserve its battery. During a disaster, non-essential phone usage can drain the battery rapidly, so it's crucial to limit your activities to essential communication and information seeking. Maintain a fully charged phone whenever possible, as it may become your primary means of contact with emergency services and loved ones. Investing in backup power sources, such as portable chargers or power banks, can provide extended phone usage when electrical outlets are unavailable. 9. Do not hesitate to seek shelter. Finding yourself outdoors during a natural disaster, especially in the midst of a severe storm, is a precarious situation. Hesitating can expose you to the full force of the elements, including strong winds, flying debris, and lightning, all of which can pose significant dangers. To ensure your safety, act swiftly and seek shelter without delay. Look for a sturdy building or a designated safe zone where you can take cover. Avoid seeking refuge under trees, as they can be lightning magnets and risk toppling during high winds. When the opportunity to find shelter arises, remember that it's not just a matter of your own safety, but also a responsible choice that minimizes the risk to emergency responders who might need to rescue you from a hazardous situation. 10. Do not ignore your emotional well-being. In the aftermath of a natural disaster, it's not only the physical damage that needs attention, but also the emotional toll it can take. These events can be deeply traumatic, and it's entirely normal to experience a range of emotions, including fear, anxiety, and sadness. It's crucial to acknowledge and address these feelings. Don't hesitate to reach out to friends, family, or support organizations to share your experiences and feelings. Talking about what you've been through can be immensely therapeutic. If the emotional impact becomes overwhelming, seeking professional counseling can provide valuable guidance and coping strategies. We've just discussed the 10 things not to do in a natural disaster to help you navigate these challenging situations. If you found this information valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below.